Good day, students. I am Mrs. Bosede Joderinde. I welcome you all to the radio lesson organized by the Lagos State Ministry of Education, and I'll be your basic science teacher for this session. The topic for today is living and non-living things 4, and the subtopic for today is classification of non-living things. As this lesson progresses, students will be able to 1. Classify non-living things. 2. Describe and give examples of metals and non-metals. 3. Sort non-living materials into metals and non-metals. 4. Recognize and state the properties of metals and non-metals. 5. Distinguish between metals and non-metals. 6. Analyze the uses of metals and non-metals. Let us identify some keywords and get their meanings before we go into the topic for the day. Metals. They are elements that are usually shiny solids that conduct heat or electricity. Non-metals. They are chemical elements that are not good conductors of heat and electricity. Element. A substance that cannot be broken into simpler units by chemical means. Malleability. This is a property of metals that makes it able to be hammered into sheets. Ductile. This is when metals are capable of being shaped, bent, or drawn out. Sonorous. This is a property of metals that make them make loud sounds or noise when hit on or by something. Conductor. They are metallic substances that allow the passage of electricity and heat through them. Melting point. This is a point of relatively high temperature whereby metals change in their physical state from solid to liquid. Boiling point. This is the temperature at which liquids boil. Introduction. In the previous class, we gave examples of plants as lemongrass, trees, and that of animals as housefly, cow, and rat. We talked about differences between plants and animals. We explained that movements in plants are passive, in that they can only move parts of their body in response to light and water, while movements in animals are active, in that they can move from one place to another. We also established the fact that plants are autotrophs, since they manufacture their own food through the process of photosynthesis, and that animals are heterotrophs, in that they depend on foods produced by plants. Today, we will go further to discuss the classification of non-living things. Matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space. Matter is classified into living and non-living thing. Non-living matter does not grow, reproduce, or move about. They have no life in them. All non-living matter can be classified into metals and non-metals. Metals are everywhere. We see them and use them every time of the day, in the home and out of the home. A metal is a shining, hard, solid mineral substance that can conduct heat and electricity. Examples are iron, aluminium, copper, gold, lead, nickel, cobalt, platinum, magnesium, silver, zinc, etc. Out of 92 naturally occurring elements, 70 are metals and 22 are non-metals. Some elements show properties of both metals and non-metals. They are called metalloids. Some metals are hard, while some metals are soft. Different metals can be fused with each other to yield metallic substances called alloys. Let's go on a break. I'll be right back.